episode begins with the introduction of the Freeman family. Grandad, Robert, Huey, and Riley, who have just moved into the wealthy, predominantly white neighborhood of Woodcrest. In the first scene, Grandad scolds the boys over orange juice, symbolizing his effort to acclimate them to this new environment. Over the course of the following scenes, each member of the family expresses their own stereotypes about white people, revealing their preconceived notions and anxieties about fitting into this unfamiliar world. This immediately sets up one of the core themes of the show: the tension between Black identity and white societal norms. Soon after, we meet Mr. Wler, a powerful and wealthy figure in the neighborhood. His introduction is direct, as he makes it clear to Robert that he is evaluating the family. This evaluation isn't just casual neighborly interest. It's framed like a business deal. Mr. Wonsler's first interaction with Robert, in which Robert offers him cheese, signals the beginning of this transactional relationship. Mr. Wonsler's character embodies a type of paternalistic white power structure, assessing whether or not Robert and his family belong in his world. Mr. Wler invites the Freemans to a party at his home. This invitation is not just social, it's a test, a way for Mr. Wler to see how the family will behave in public, around other people in the neighborhood. The party serves as a backdrop for numerous social commentaries and hidden messages. Upon arriving at the party, the family is greeted by Uncle Ruckus, a black man who is consumed with self-hatred and idolizes white people. Ruckus skips over the Freemans to serve a white family and claims the party is no place for N-words, despite this being false. Ruckus, though black himself, is the first to communicate that the Freeman family does not belong in this space, reflecting the way internalized racism functioned to police blackness. Inside the party, the family meets Ed Wler III, Mr. Wonsler's grandson. Ed Wler III is a satirical embodiment of white privilege. Despite dressing like a stereotypical rapper with sagging jeans and cornrows, Ed Wler III has no real connection to the black culture he imitates. His behavior is reckless and chaotic, but his privilege shields him from any consequences. Riley, enamored with this persona, gravitates toward Ed, admiring his bravado and attitude. This interaction highlights Riley's fascination with the performative aspects of gangster culture, unaware that for Ed, this is a costume, whereas for Riley, it's a survival mechanism in a world that judges him based on race. As the party progresses, Huey tries to wake people up with his revolutionary rhetoric, delivering conspiracy theories and warnings about the oppressive systems at play. However, his words fall on deaf ears. Huey represents the conscious black individual who is acutely aware of social injustices. But his radical message doesn't resonate with the privileged white partygoers. They are insulated by their wealth and status, immune to the realities Huey is trying to expose. This underscores the idea that those who have always known security and comfort are often unaffected by calls for social change. Riley, meanwhile, ends up in a chaotic situation with Ed Wler III that culminates in Ed falling out of a top-floor window and crashing into the garden below. This moment, which would typically be met with shock, is met with indifference by the partygoers. Even Mr. Wler himself is unfazed, knowing full well that his grandson's privilege will protect him from any real consequences. The incident is a commentary on how the rich, especially white individuals, can escape accountability for their actions because of their status. In the final scene, Robert approaches Mr. Wonsler to ask if he's upset about the incident, to which Mr. Wonsler responds, "My grandson will be the next president of America." This statement is loaded with meaning. It reflects the reality that, in America, wealth and privilege can elevate people to positions of power regardless of their merits or actions. Mr. Wonsler's confidence in his grandson's future speaks to the systemic advantages that allow the rich, white elite to succeed, no matter their failings. The episode closes with Robert sharing a drink with Mr. Wonsler, signifying that Robert has, in a way, passed the test and earned his place in the neighborhood. The cup of whiskey acts as a symbol of Mr. Wonsler's approval, as if sealing a business deal. By acknowledging Mr. Wonsler's rules and showing that he can fit into this world, Robert secures his family's place in the community, but at the cost of his own autonomy. Throughout the episode, various characters represent different aspects of the Black experience. Uncle Ruckus is the embodiment of internalized racism and Black self-hatred, while Robert represents the Black individual who seeks comfort and stability by assimilating into white society. Riley is drawn to the glamorized aspects of Black culture, not realizing the true consequences, while Huey stands as the revolutionary, who sees the truth but struggles to be heard. The episode is a powerful commentary on race, privilege, and societal expectations. Thank you for watching. Tell me what messages stood out to you in the comments below. Until next time.